Hi folks, Lee here with a demo of the amazing new Roland Microcube GX. The Microcube is part of the incredible Cube range of Roland amplifiers, which are one of the best-selling amp ranges ever. The Microcube is just a small, lightweight, portable amp for use as a practice amp or for when larger amplifiers are just not practical. The GX is the latest Microcube model, and although it does have a couple of extra COSM amp models like the Extreme and Mic, and it does have another effect added in called Heavy Octave, it's not simply the old Microcube with a couple of extra bits on. Fundamentally it's different in a number of ways. Number one is it's louder. This is 3 watts and it really does pack a punch. There's also a memory feature to allow you to save your settings. There's the tuner that was there before, but there's another setting within the tuner, and there's also, which I think is fundamentally the most important thing, is the ability to link this device now to devices like an iPad, an iPhone, an iPod Touch, and take advantage of applications like the Cube Jam app, which I'll show you a little bit more about as we go through this demo. So let's take a closer look at this crazy amp. The Microcube GX is basically a 3-watt amplifier which is battery powered or can be run off mains as well, and it has 8 amp simulators and 5 different effects that you can call in. It's also got controls to allow you to attach it to an iPhone or an iPad, take advantage of apps in that manner. And a great little addition to this is the fact that it comes with a strap, so you can plug it in, strap it to your back and run around like a crazy person if you want to. If you're going to be using the Microcube GX out and about, take advantage of the battery compartment. So this takes 6 AA batteries. Using the batteries as specified in the manual that comes with it, you'll get around about 20 hours of use out of the batteries non-stop. Obviously the awesome thing about this cube is the fact that it weighs just a mere 2.7 kilos, so just over the weight of a bag of sugar. Okay, so here's a close-up of the top of the amp. We've got our COSM amp types here, from acoustic simulator all the way through to mic for a mic input if you want to plug one of those in. We have the effects here, so we've got chorus, flanger, phaser, tremolo, and then a heavy octave. And also we have a delay and reverb on a separate dial. Okay, so one of the new features of the Microcube, the GX, is that it has this iCubelink here, and this is to take full advantage of the Cube Jam app, which is a free application that you can download onto your iPad or your iPhone for recording purposes, playback and all sorts of great stuff, and basically future development around apps. So it's a really great feature, and the way to use it is you get basically this 4-pole mini jack that comes with the Microcube GX. You plug that into there, and then the other end goes into your iPhone or your iPad, and then you can use the app. If you've never seen the Cube Jam app before, it's a really great piece of software. It's free. Like I say, you can download it for an Apple iPad or an iPhone, and basically it's just one screen like this. It comes preloaded with a demo song that you can play, and it will play back through the Microcube GX. It's got a center cancel feature for you to allow you to turn off the main vocals or the main lead guitar parts on a track that comes on the demo song, but also ones that you upload to it. If they're mixed in that way, you can take out the main vocals and guitars to play along to it, as like this. You have the facility to slow down the track and speed it up. You can change the pitch of the track. You're able to set the record level, and you can basically play all the great tones that are in the Microcube GX, and it will pick them up here. So here's a nice solo sound. So that's the Cube Jam app. It's a really useful piece of software. It's loads and loads of fun. So if you've already got a Microcube and you love your Microcube, then if you get yourself a Microcube GX, then you've got this whole new world of possibilities with the Cube Jam app as well, and other software developments that are bound to take place in the future. So great, a really great development there. The effects part works just like any other Roland Cube. As you increase and turn the dial clockwise, it engages the particular effect and that part of the parameter of the dial, and then increases it and decreases it within that particular section. So there's, chorus low, chorus high, flanger low, flanger high, so on and so forth. So let's say you've been up all night getting the amp sounding exactly how you want it, and you go to work or school the next day, and while you're away your mum comes in and polishes it all up, or your Guatemalan cleaner comes in and gives it a polish. You come home and you find all of these settings are completely dissed. You're going to have to start again. Well, if you saved it using the memory button, one click will bring back the settings that were there before. So let's say these were our settings, a JC clean, volume around there, a bit of delay, leave it at a bit of chorus, something like this. Now if we want to save that, all we have to do is hold down the memory button for several seconds. And you can see now that the light is lit. This means we've stored those particular settings for this particular amp type. So if we were to change any of those settings, go to another amp for instance, play around, and then come back to the JC clean, they would be stored. And if I switch the power off and we come back in, and we want to bring back those particular settings we had before, like this. Then we have the tuner on this side, and simply pressing the button once, red light comes on, tuner's now active. It's disengaged the sound of the amp, so you get a nice bypass feature there, and you can see that my guitar is in tune because it's showing green. But if I drop it a little bit flat, you'll see it go to the left, and if I raise it a little bit sharp. So let's check out some of the sounds. The first up we have, we'll start with the acoustic simulator. Now let's have a look at the JC clean, which is basically a nice jazz chorus. I'll bring in a bit of chorus for this too. Because this is a COSM model of the Roland Jazz Chorus, it's famous for getting great jazz tones out of it, of course, but you can also get some great pop tunes. Check this out too. Okay, so the next one I was going to show you is the black panel, which is like a Fender Twin. Check this out. Finally, let me give you an example of some of the more extreme guitar sounds on here. So we'll choose rectifier, we'll whack the gain right up, and let's give it some shred. On the rear panel we've got the DC in jack. There's also the record out stroke phones jack, so plug your headphones into this, and the same jack is also a record out, so you can connect the Microcube's output to a recorder, capture your sound. So there we go, that's the amazing Microcube GX from Roland. If you're in the market for a convenient practice amp, then this is the amp for you. Equally, having that built-in tuner is very convenient, and also, I think more than anything, having that link to Apple products like an iPhone or an iPad, so you can directly record your sounds out and utilise some of the apps that may be developed in the future, makes this a great choice. So if you haven't already, go out and find one wherever you can and try them out for yourself. As always, thanks for watching. Hit subscribe and like if you enjoyed the video, and hopefully I'll see you soon. Take care.